search for the missing Indian Army personnel is continuing in Sikkim. The Indian Army is providing assistance in terms of food, medical aid and extending communication facilities to civilians who are trapped as well in North Sikkim. So pictures on your screen are of what's happening in Sikkim. 22 Indian Army Jawans, of course, still missing. Now, 3,000 people are believed to be stranded in the wake of flash floods that hit northern Sikkim. The death toll at this point in time stands at 19. Now, the river also in spate over there. This, of course, is due to the cloudburst and, of course, the subsequent release of water from the dam. What we are given to understand is that there are still a large areas of land which are completely cut off, and that is proving to be one of the challenges really for rescue and relief teams to be able to reach these areas. Now, even as the Indian Army is searching for its own 22 of its soldiers missing, they are assisting with medical aid, food and other facilities to the areas that have been cut off. At this point in time, of course, what we are given to understand is that even as we are trying to establish communication in those areas, it is still remaining a huge task because about 100 people, including, of course, the 22 people from the army are still missing. Now, at least 19 people, including 4 soldiers, have been confirmed dead. 100 people still missing. Now, Indian Army as well as NDRF teams, of course, are continuing their rescue and search operations, though the challenges, of course, still remain, and key amongst those challenges are the slushy earth and the fast-moving water of the Teesta river. What we are given to understand is that what's made it worse, of course, is that the river is in spate. Pictures on your screen are of the widespread destruction that has been caused due to the flash floods that took place due to a cloudburst. The number of people who are stranded in Lachin and Lachung is about 3,000. And that, of course, we are told is one of the challenges that faces rescue operations teams. And we are given to understand that the Indian Air Force is also going to be pressed into action. Joining me on the phone line is Anirudh. Anirudh, tell us more in terms of how the situation is panning out currently and what really are the challenges for the rescue workers.
As the flash flood has hit the state of Sikkim, the search operation continues for the 22 missing Indian Army personnel and over 100 of civilians who are missing. Meanwhile, there have been several damages to infrastructure all along the Teesta River. Many bridges have collapsed, and also many portions of the national highway that goes from West Bengal to Gangtok and beyond have been washed away partially. So there have been a lot of trouble for the central forces as well as the state rescue teams to make their deployment. And the weather condition continues to remain harsh in the area for which reinforcement is taking time. Meanwhile, more than 1,500 tourists are still stranded in many places in the in North Sikkim, like Lachen, Katen, Lasung, and Sumthang. And overall, in the state of Sikkim, according to the update that was shared by the state government, at least 3,000 tourists are stranded in Sikkim, and efforts are on in order to rescue them safely. Meanwhile, at least 15 people have lost their lives so far, and the bodies of the 15 people have been recovered from different locations. However, still more than 100 of them are still missing. Nupur.
Right. Right. Thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. Anirudh, of course, taking us through the latest that we are getting on this. And Anirudh, of course, also was telling us about how inclement the weather has been in those parts. And that, of course, remains one of the key issues as rescue workers are trying to reach those 3,000 people who are stranded in wake of the flash floods.
कल शाम को नेशनल क्राइसिस मैनेजमेंट कमेटी की मीटिंग हुई थी कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरी की अध्यक्षता में, और उसके बाद भारत सरकार ने हमें सारे सहयोग देने के आश्वासन दिया था, और उसके तहत आज से सारे सहयोग आने शुरू हो गए हैं। एनडीआरएफ की प्लाटून स्टेशन हो गई हैं, और चुंगथांग में जैसे ही वेदर इम्प्रूव होता है उनको हम एयरलिफ्ट करके वहाँ पहुँचाएंगे। और कल से अगर वेदर इम्प्रूव हो जाता है तो जो स्ट्रैंडेड टूरिस्ट हैं उनको हम हेलीकॉप्टर के थ्रू वहाँ से इवैक्यूएट करना शुरू करेंगे, और वहाँ हम लाचुंग से उन्हें मंगन लाके वहाँ से बस के थ्रू गैंगटॉक और सिलीगुड़ी की तरफ आगे भेजेंगे।
Hello, Moto.